Why do we make games? Or anything creative, really? For me, it's always about having the right inspiration. Great ideas don't come out of nowhere. They're often just weird mashups of the things we love. Like, what if Diablo had been made by Capcom for the Sega Dreamcast? Sounds wild, I know, but it's questions like that that really drove me to make Surfpunk. And while Surfpunk combines a lot of modern conventions from games like DRG or Hades, its heart and soul is really rooted in the past. Specifically, the early 2000s. But what is it about games of that era that makes them feel so special, but somehow feels missing in today's landscape? Let's find out. So, the number one thing people keep telling me they love about Surfpunk is the vibe.
Crush and run!
Cowabunga! Admittedly, the vibe of Surfpunk is nothing like that of DRG,
Pull yourself together, you weakling!
Diablo, or even Hades.
Wonder where I can use this.
So, what is Surfpunk's vibe, and what inspired it? You may not realize this, but as a game dev, I used to just be a player. Now let me take you back to my formative gaming years. Growing up, I spent most of the late 90s playing PC games, and a lot of that was Blizzard games like Diablo and StarCraft, but I was also obsessed with the original Fallout titles. By the end of the 90s, I had saved up enough money for my summer job to buy a Dreamcast, which eventually led to the PS2 as well. It was these formative gaming years that fundamentally changed my view of games forever. I mean, just listen to this. Or this. And so I completely fell in love with stuff like Sonic Adventure, Skies of Arcadia, Jet Grind Radio, Grandia 2, you name it. It's hard to put my finger on it, but there was just a magic to this era of games. The vibrant colors, the proliferation of beachside settings, the sex appeal, the fact that so many games just shouted their name at you when you started to play them.
Welcome to the Power Stone world. Resident Evil.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age.
Maybe that was just Capcom. Anyway, I think all these games just sort of merged in my head into Surfpunk. A game that answers the question, what if Diablo had been made by Capcom for the Dreamcast? And that sounds crazy when I say it out loud, but I know in my heart that would make an awesome game. I want to make a modern experience that harkens back to the vibe and 4-player mayhem of those Y2K console games, but that still has the depth and progression of a solid action RPG. I want it to be funny, sexy, vibrant, and action-packed. It seems like every game today is either a dystopic gore fest or some kind of hokey, cozy slog. Where are those cooperative, fun, slick action titles that we used to take for granted? I want Surfpunk to be that game, and I want it to play like a dream. Cast. Surfpunk! If you'd like to support me and my team, please wishlist Surfpunk on Steam, join our Discord, and sign up for alpha playtests by going to surfpunkgame.com. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.